Moro's wish. As Puehringer's words echo on the other side of the planet. The same words that carry the promise of restoring the mage's full power. When Goku and Vegeta feel the resurgence of Moro's ki, and his magic is back already. Moro's gone! Damn it! As Moro beelines towards Puehringer, he sends the Saiyans down to the surface in the process. The pair is left to wonder what the heck that just was. Though it doesn't take Goku but a second to know. It was Moro! They've got to move! Having fulfilled 2/3 of his job, the dragon would now like the man to state his final wish. Given he's held up his part of the bargain, he excitedly utters to himself that he's finally going to get his wish. Looking up to the great creature, for his third wish, he would like Puehringer to pick out a nice outlying planet where Frieza's army, the Galactic Patrol, and even Moro won't ever find him, and send him. Moro just unable to stop that old fisting habit of his. Cranberry at least manages to burn him real good as his life fades away, calling Moro a jerk. The wizard congratulates his underling on a job well done. However, as he can see, he himself has a second wish of his own. Unfortunately, that means there are none left for him. Picking up the device, he asks, "Puehringer, was it? There is still one wish remaining, yes?" With Eska repeating his words, the serpent confirms that he indeed awaits the final wish. State it now. Just what the goat wanted to hear. He wonders if he can grant this one. Rico brings down the ship and shouts for everyone to get in. He's tracking Moro's life signature. Mirror ushers everyone along. This quick cutaway prevents us from learning what Moro's final wish was. We're left with only the scene of Eska iterating it in Namekian. And whatever it is, it's well within Puehringer's ability as he claims the final wish is granted. What could his additional wish have been for? Immortality? To unfreeze his sealed-over lair? Or possibly to grow by 5 centimeters? There are so many things he could have demanded in this situation that could all but assure his domination of the universe. Which is exactly what the villain wanted to hear. He smiles and lets out a sinister, "Huh, excellent." Giving the helmet in his hand a good squeeze, something happens that causes the young Eska to fall to the ground unconscious. And with the patrol only seconds away, Rico points out to Mirrors the giant green salamander in the distance. But what's that? Some gigantic monster? Though the other GPer knows that this must be the wish-granting dragon itself. Puehringer finishes.
Now, 3 wishes are granted. Farewell.
The sky clears as our heroes show up too late. As they vocalize this, the wizard snarls. Haha, indeed, by a hair. His wishes were only just granted. This revelation is made all the worse as Vegeta's the first to spot the others. All 3 Namekians who saved their lives a few days ago. Moro killed them all? He won't get away with this! What the Saiyan says is only partially true. Pointing to Cranberry, he is the one who slaughtered the Namekians. Which leads Goku to just zip on by his own failure to take precautions when not fighting himself, to chastise Moro for killing his own man. Just how rotten can he get? This back and forth likely not making its way to Vegeta's psyche as he's again brought back to his own regrets. When he first arrived on this planet, he told Moro that he couldn't allow even one more Namekian to perish under his watch after what he did to them. And now, it's very likely all of them are dead. He demands him to talk. What did he wish for? Although, the wizard believes they already know his first wish. Of course, restoring his magic, wasn't it? Precisely. Goku retorts that can't be all though. What else did he wish for? Tell him! Something the mage keeps to himself. They will know soon enough. As the Galactic Patrol ship zeroes in, Moro takes on a completely different demeanor than before. He actually seems a bit resolute seeing that the Great Lord of Lords and his companions have caught up. He proclaims that he no longer needs to battle they people, bidding them an abrupt farewell. Shunshining away. Where did he run off to now? Apparently, he's able to suppress his ki now too, or at least significantly better than before. In reality, he hasn't gone far. But what does he plan on doing with all of his magic? Miris comes rushing out of the ship to question where Moro is. Unfortunately, he vanished. And he can hide his keys, so there's no telling where he went. But with a hue of stagnant determination, Buu claims he's still here. His magic power is back, but that's different from pure strength. That's why he'll try to eat up the whole planet now. Marching over to Eska. This is a level of resolve our heroes haven't seen in the Majin before. Oh my, healing the boy. While a bit confused, he tries to get back to his feet as he shortly reunites with Goku and Vegeta. Even though Buu is happy to see the silver lining to all this, he tells the gang that that one was still alive, so he healed him. He can't heal these two though. He's sorry. But if Mori is gone, presumably after that final attack from Cranberry, what's keeping the Dragon Balls from disappearing? The planet begins shaking as everyone wonders what's happening. It's gotta be Moro. He's gonna suck the planet dry all at once. At this pace though, it's happening much faster than before, Vegeta contends. When Majin Buu places a hand on each of the Saiyan's shoulders. With a sudden, they're back to full strength. Something he probably should have done sooner, but kind of hard to blame this one on Buu either. Goku thanks him a ton. At least with this, they won't be playing from so far behind. When the Majin's face transforms. But we know this face. Could that be the Great Lord of Lords? Who calmly states it's a pleasure to meet them all. Until Moro is defeated, he will be taking Buu's place. Quick reminder, the Lord of Lords, also known as the Grand Supreme Kai in other translations, is the original leader of Universe 7. While all the other realms seemingly have a Supreme Kai and a Destroyer, ours is rather unique in the fact that at one time, they essentially had 5 of them, with the one currently on screen being the most important of them all. And that's before we even get into the old Kai's backstory. He continues on to express that there's still time, but they have to confront him before he devours the planet. Not knowing quite how to react to this, Goku at least replies that it makes sense. Let's do it! Now able to teleport again, he instructs the Kaioshin and Vegeta to grab hold of him. As the trio mentally prepare to face Moro head-on once again, Miris hollers that he'll make the necessary preparations to bring the ship to him. Above all else, be careful of his magic. Who only assures they'll get it done. The Saiyans in Galactic Patrol splitting up again. Beerus tells himself he has faith they can do this. Goku, Vegeta, and the great Lord of Lords. As our situation becomes its most dim, how will our heroes adjust to stand up to a full-powered Moro when they couldn't even handle a watered-down version? If he's able to absorb the power of new Namek, just what kind of monster will he become?